Okay, this is number 16 on the calculus study guide. Now, this function right here, this is a modified version of our 1 over x function. So think of y equals 1 over x. Now, if you remember, this thing has a vertical asymptote at 0, and that's what we care about if we're talking about as you approach that bad point. Here we care about, if you put 8 into x, it makes the denominator 0. So the 1 over x function basically looked like this. It would go really haywire as x approaches 0. But this one shifted over, to where the bad point's at 8. Let me show you the graph of those. I actually graphed a few graphs. Here are the ones of note. I'm just going to show you 1 over x and negative 1 over x, because notice how there's a negative in front here. We're going to see what that does to a graph. 1 over x, it does the standard thing that we expect to do. Negative 1 over x, it just makes it kind of go flipped up. So here's the thing. Look at the blue function, which again, the blue function is the regular 1 over x. We're used to, as you approach from the left of the bad point, for it to go to negative infinity. And as you go to the right, or as you go from the right to the bad point, in the 1 over x function, the bad point is 0, that'd be positive infinity. So you would think, oh, well, normally as I approach from the bad point from the left, it would go to negative infinity. But look, here's the thing. When you put a negative in front, it flips the whole function. So now as you approach from the left of the bad point, it goes to positive infinity. And as you approach from the right, it goes to negative infinity. Now let me show you the two functions. Okay, so I'm going to reveal now by highlighting the equal sign, hitting enter. This is the function we care about. Again, it's just shifted over to the right. The 24 just makes it climb a little faster, but the vertical asymptote is still at, you'll see the vertical asymptote is like here, right around 8. You can zoom out to see, the function kind of going all the way higher right here, but I just kept it a little zoomed in. Now, in case you don't think, oh, maybe it doesn't do that, let me show you if we didn't have the 24. Again, all the 24 just makes it climb a little faster, so you'd have to go out the window, but watch if we just do negative 1 over x minus 8, which is just like this function, the original function. The negative flips it upside down. The 1 over x minus 8, that just, like the x minus 8 shifted over to the left. So notice how if we just do that, again, as we approach from the left, because it was a negative, and then flipped it, you approach from the left, it goes to positive infinity. As you approach from the right, it goes to negative infinity. So if we approach from the left here, because it's flipped, this limit's going to go to positive infinity. So that's part A.